Fuck.
Hello. Perfect. Perfect start. I love it. Yep, exactly. Yeah, we love it.
I mean, it pretty much sums this up, doesn't it?
It does. Hi, hello. I am Hex. Welcome to the fifth nickel. Right off the bat, if you're not familiar with nickel shenanigans, oh boy. It's pain. It's the Thrall. It's just generally, the bad guy kind of winning for a minute. So
For a minute.
Just a minute. So I guess just kind of be mentally prepared for that.
Do the fucking self-care.
Yeah, do your self-cares. With that kind of established, also please go listen to the other nickels. We're so far in. You know what? We're so far in, actually, just come on in. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I mean,
just be like me.
This is the least context.
Yeah.
So, this is a good place to start if you're, going through.
If you're gonna jump in at any point that's not the beginning, this is a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hex. I am obviously the problem in this, and I am joined by, my nickel. Please introduce yourself.
Your nickel, your sibling, the other problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Because if you think my nickel's not going to be a problem for, the Thrall, then you'd be wrong.
We'll see about that.
Understandable. Have a nice. I am Babble. I keep forgetting to change my name in the Xeric server from Exotic Butters. But you know what? At this point, I'm not asked to do it, so...
You're like me. I'm always sus. Yeah, you're Exotic Butters, and I am sus among us. It's fine.
You're a little sus.
Oh, wait, I'm Hexa Bees. That's right, I forgot. I'm Hexa Bees here. I need to be sus. I'll do that later. Anyway,
Hex is our little sussy baka sibling. It's fine.
I am the little sussy baka, even though I'm the oldest here. It's fine.
Wait, is sussy baka? Does that not mean that you're just suspicious?
I don't know, man. Anyway, hi. Who are you playing today?
Right, I forgot to introduce my asshole. It's my fox, Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Who I love so much.
It is a very good fox. I hate this fox. I beat it up affectionately.
You and me both.
Yeah. And we're gonna start. We would start in Halloweentown, but we're not gonna do that. Because the owner of Halloweentown is not here, and we're not gonna do that.
Listen,
so we're gonna start.
It's fine. They just needed a nap.
Yeah. He needed a nap. It is totally fine. So instead, we're gonna scooch our way out a little bit. Towards the surrounding forests of Halloweentown. So, tell me, what is Gibbs doing on this fine? We'll say it's actually kind of late in the day right now.
It's fucking accurate, honestly. It doesn't wake up until after 12.
Mm-hmm.
It is nocturnal, man.
Mm-hmm. So it's evening, and you're in the forest on the outskirts of town. Kara probably gave it hell trying to get here. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, it does not ever notice. So either Kara was nice to it, or they got bored.
Yeah.
Is reaction.
Either way, it's here now in this forest, and the forest is I'm gonna call it lush, because quite frankly, that's what you get when you have a lot of ground cover in terms of like flora. There's lots of, it's almost borderline jungle, this forest.
Okay.
There's lots of plant life on the ground for Gibbs to kind of look through, dig through, get caught in. So what's Gibbs doing?
I mean, quite frankly,
Oop, you cut out.
yeah, I know. I hear a very loud engine revving and somebody going ham.
Oh,
A little freeway, and I was tempted to scream, "Your dick is small." But
don't do
anyways,
that.
no, I have. Well, I have one person in the house at the current moment. The other one is in Cali.
Anyway.
But yeah. Brain, please function for 5 minutes. It doesn't really care about the shit that's green at the moment because what it's looking for is orange.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking for 2 orange roses to put on a wreath that it made.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, Gibbs, knowing full well what your modifiers are,
yeah, you do.
Roll me survival.
Fuck me. Thank you, Discord. Very nice. About as soon as I moved my mouse towards the message box, Discord decided to not respond for like a second.
Cool.
This is the kind of day.
This is the kind of day Gibbs is about to have.
Yep. 20 minus 3. That's an 11.
Yeah.
God, out of 11
actually,
Fox fucking gets.
See, that's actually not, in the grand scheme of things, terrible. That's perfectly average. That's perfectly serviceable. In fact, that's a little bit in its favor. So it's not horrifically lost. It's not upside down in a tree wondering how it got here.
Been there, done that.
It's actually, it's doing exactly what it says on the tin. It is combing through this forest looking for orange things. And I mean, with the nature of this being a very kind of lush and floral forest, it's finding flowers of every color. The problem is the specific color that it's looking for of roses, it's not finding right now. So it's
fine.
Yeah. Like, these are probably a pretty rare thing here. All things considered, it probably even like might have asked somebody about this and they mentioned, yeah, that's a super rare thing.
Yeah, it absolutely did. I imagine that it probably asked Lou.
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce their name.
Yeah, and Lou probably mentioned that, I bit my tongue. Lou probably mentioned that, the forest might have some. Hard to say. Orange roses are extremely difficult to come by, especially especially in the wild.
Leave it to the platonic roses to be the rarest of them all.
They're not the rarest, just like the hardest, because technically I think like this is going to be me kind of pulling some information out of my ass that I kind of remember. Orange roses are technically like they're red roses, but it's just in a slightly to the left, basically, like, if that makes sense. And so you're just trying to find the right, you're trying to find, like, roses that are appropriately orange enough, basically. Uh, you're finding some that are kind of mottled, red and orange, or leaning more towards red or pink than really orange. So it's finding the exact ones you're looking for. It's
Yeah.
a bit of a look. It's a bit of a hunt, and you're
It
finding
is
enough to let you know,
picky.
huh?
It is, and it's picky.
Yeah, exactly. And that's fine. You're finding enough to let you know, okay, these do in fact exist here. I just need to find the perfect ones. So,
Mhm.
you keep hunting, you keep looking. Roll me perception.
Well, I mean, that's got a better modifier. That's a just straight up D20.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay, yeah. They're a
I would
crossbreed.
rather have no modifier than a -3.
Yeah,
Again,
they're a crossbreed between.
I mean,
oh my
that's
god.
a nat 1, so.
Cool. Okay, cool. Awesome. We love it. Awesome.
Yes, thank you, Gibbs. Thank you so much, bud. You're doing great, sweetie.
You're doing so good, Gibbs. Well, to quote what V. Wild had said, orange roses are a crossbreed of red and yellow. And so, that makes sense. That tracks.
I will note that it is going to grab some red and yellow, like, rosebuds.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Get the seeds from those.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Because I hate who.
Mm-hmm. Yoo-hee-hoo. So I guess, well, with that nat 1, oh boy, Gibbs. Yeah, you're navigating the forest pretty well, but like, good goddamn, you are so focused. You are so focused on this task. You are just like,
It is hyper focused. It is also very fucking dumb and deaf and fucking blind.
it is literally in my head. Gibbs is on all fours, following the scent of roses around, basically.
It is.
And then when it finds a rose bush, it stands up and starts preening through the roses, trying to find a perfect one.
That is exactly what it's doing. Thank you.
Fantastic. I am so happy. I am so
when it's
glad.
looking for something, it does get on all fours and just starts sniffing around because it can't fucking see.
I adore this stupid fox. Cool. Well, in that case, you don't notice anything. You don't get a sense of anything off. Yep, Gibbs certainly is just doing a hunt. What is its plan, quote unquote, if it cannot find these desired, where's my dice? There it is. These desired roses. Today, anyway. Ooh, okay.
Today?
Yeah.
Well, the plan is look for orange roses up until it guesses that the sun is going down. It doesn't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
And then try and find a way back home. Probably through the lemon guy. Because
right.
the lemon guy is usually there when they need it, or when it needs it.
Mm-hmm.
when it needs him, words and genders.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it doesn't really have a plan. It's probably just going to keep looking until it finds them.
That's
Even if that
fair.
means going like super far out
Yep.
to Inkwell, because it's not above hunting for things. I gestured at its spoon. Hunted for 12 years for that.
Mm-hmm.
If it is determined enough, it will look.
Yeah. Well, I cannot believe this. We're just that one perception just like God. Okay. Um
Threw you
so
off, huh?
it's just wow. Wow. Um damn. You had a chance here, but no. Okay. Um yeah, wow, no. So you're hunting, you're looking. And will this just Yep, okay, cool. Yep, all right, awesome. We love that. Cool.
Fear.
So Gibbs is hunting, Gibbs is looking. And eventually, uh, in a almost comedic fashion, it's sniffing along the floor. And then exactly what it's looking for is suddenly in its face. There is a red rose, no rose bush, just a red rose, or I mean, an orange rose, no rose bush, but just an orange rose. Just kind of, I mean, it runs into it basically. Like it's a fairly decent sized rose too. Like probably the size of its head. Just bonk.
That is a giant rose. But that is concerning. There's no rose bush or anything. It expected to get thorns to the face, for one.
Mm-hmm.
It is looking at this rose then?
The rose
And
is being held.
oh, hello. No
The
wonder why it didn't trust that.
huh?
No wonder why it did not trust that. Like, hello.
Yep. The rose is being held and almost like sitting on a there's a fallen log in its path. It probably would have run into the fallen log had the rose not stopped it. But in its path is a fallen log, and sitting on that log, legs crossed, just like perfectly perched, perfectly at ease, dangling the rose in front of its face, is a figure. And Gibbs probably does not know this figure. It is a toon, looks like, all grayscale. Vaguely looks kinda elfish? Question mark? It's got pointy ears. They got pointy ears. Black hair. Side shave. And it's just kind of, they seem kind of bored. They seem kind of bored as they dangle this rose in front of Gibbs.
That's fine. It looks miffed. But that's just his face.
As I say, miffed at best, and very calmly they just say, you know, you might have a little better luck if you look up.
Roses usually grow on the ground, don't they?
Yes, but sometimes the most vibrant ones are on the top of the bush.
Mm-mm. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Which,
No.
funny, Gibbs rolled a nat fucking 20 when I rolled its memory for the day.
Yeah, nice.
It does not know this person.
Good.
Whomst the fuck?
Whomst the fuck? Well, this person, they smile, and they just, oh no, I am not from around here. I am merely passing through, and well, I heard you, struggling through the underbrush, and very determined. Beep, boop, boop. Yeah, okay. And I got a little curious. Figured I'd see what you were doing, and you've been going at this for quite a while. And they twirl the rose in their hands.
Well, when you got something that you want to do, usually you don't stop. Maybe that's just me.
Fair, but usually there are other avenues than, well, brute forcing it this way. Uh, and they offer the rose to Gibbs.
It doesn't take it. It looks at it and then looks at this one, this person.
Uh-huh.
Funny how that's orange, and I don't remember talking to you this morning.
You wouldn't have.
How do you know that I wanted an orange one?
Well, like I said, I've been watching you for a moment, and I've seen you prowling and looking around through the other rose bushes that you found. You
Watching
passed
me,
up.
huh?
It's a bad habit. I rather like to people watch.
Bit suspicious in the forest, hmm?
What can I say? I don't get out much.
It wants to do an insight.
Yup, you can.
I mean, it's not gonna get that far, but damn if it's gonna try, man.
It's gonna try.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
I mean, that's a 12.
That's a 12. It does not beat the 25 deception. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay.
Like, as far as Gibbs can tell, it can still be suspicious as hell of this person. Like, that's its prerogative. They are not trying to endear themselves to Gibbs. But it's not that it can tell that they're being truthful. It's that it cannot get anything from this person. Like, that pleasant smile on their face is just giving nothing away. It's almost just a perfect mask of nothing.
Man, it's almost like looking in a fucking mirror. Its right ear twitches.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back a little bit, but it's still not moving.
Okay. And the person kind of, they smile a little bit more, and they just, right, I forget the Feywild is something that most people are familiar with. You may call me Matthias. May I know your name?
It thinks for a moment. You may call me Moon.
Moon. How poetic. Well, Mr. Moon, I saw you looking for roses. I made an assumption, and you have confirmed my assumptions. So again, and they kind of offer the rose to Gibbs. Something to help you in your hunt. I don't know how many you need, but one is a start.
Take it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a no.
They do not take it. All right.
It does not take it. Which is unexpected to me. Damn, it rolled a nat fucking 20, so it wasn't able to do a thing.
I'm so sorry, Gibbs.
It's fine. On one hand, it's good that it rolled a nat 20, which means it's sus as fuck.
It really should be.
On the other hand, this is not conducive to what we need.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
It's great. It's great. I'm feared. And Dice Purser has absolutely chosen violence today. But it does not take it. It kind of steps back a bit and says, and kind of bows its head slightly, still keeping its eyes or gaze or whatever the fuck on this Matthias. It says, I appreciate the offer, but I'm good, thanks.
Oh, refusing help? Well, and they kind of incline ahead and like, yeah, I can see, and just, that's fair. You don't know if I am of the fair folk right now. I can assure you that I can assure you that offering the rose means nothing. I merely figured it would help. Tell me, why are you looking for such a specific color of rose?
How much of a bastard do you want to be, Gibbs? Come on. Okay, it will at least divulge part of that information. How far do you want to go with the thing? Not that far, okay.
Fair.
I've been taught that orange roses and this whatever the fuck it is means happiness and friendship and joy. And I have a couple of friends that I would like to express that to.
They kind of...
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
It's unsure about the friends thing, but at the same time, it's not unsure about the friends thing as in, like, it doesn't know if it considers them a friend. It's just that is a hard word for it to use.
Let me just, oh, you, okay, yep, okay, yeah, all right, that's, yep, okay, you can clock that, yeah, all right, that's cool. Oh, don't do that to me, internet. There we go, okay.
Gibbs cannot deceive well enough for that.
Yep, they can clock, and Gibbs, I'm not gonna make you roll this one. It's like they're looking at you, so you would be able to kind of see their eyes sharpen in a way, like they focus when it kind of stumbles over the word friend. They don't say anything, they just, their eyes kind of focus on,
That's concerning. It's gonna start trying to walk past, sort of. Anyways, thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
I haven't helped you at all now, really. You should not be thanking me. Unless, of course, you would like my help.
I think I'm good. You have a nice day.
You do as well, Mr. Moon. Oh. But before you go, tell me. And do I have this prepared is the real question.
God,
I
do I have to do?
do.
What save do I have to do?
Hang on, I have to double check just to make sure. Oh, but it's concentration. So no, we're not gonna do that. That's fine. Although, you know what? No, it's concentration and it's immediate, so it's fine. Uh, Tell me, Mr. Moon, who are you trying to get these for? And make a whiz save.
Do I really have to? Because we both know it's got a -3, and I'm pretty sure the Thrall DC is 19. A
It
net
is.
20
It physically can't save against this.
No.
It's suggestion. So basically, the suggestion is tell them who you're looking for these roses for. So they want names.
God damn it. And it's stupid. It doesn't know how to combat that by doing something like giving the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
No, my darling fox. It's Jacques and Asclepius.
And Matthias's eyebrow goes up. Just, oh, you're close with the mayor and his husband. Well, now.
Does it know that this motherfucker just used a spell on it? It is fucking weird that it knew not to say the names, but then it did.
Hang on, it doesn't specify. I'm gonna say that it does not specify in the same way that like charm person says that they know immediately they were charmed. So I'm gonna say that Gibbs would be able to tell that what it just said is weird. Why did it say that? But it does not specifically know that like magic was cast on it.
Doesn't know that magic was cast on it, no. But it does know that wouldn't have normally done that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't know what else is around this place. It doesn't know this world. What the fuck? Excuse you.
Yep.
Let's see. Have a few things that you could do, buddy. What are you going to choose to do? Oh. The hex died. Hex died. No! Hex died.
I died.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. I was about to say, you cut out real bad, but no, I cut out.
You just vanished.
I did. Discord just kind of shit the bed for a second there. That was weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Discord, you what?
Well, what I was saying was, you cut out bad. And I don't know what you had said prior to me dying, so.
I was trying to decide what Gibbs is gonna do, and apparently is gonna choose violence.
Oh, fun! Alright.
Okay, it does not trust that at all. I don't know if it can shoot twice with its gun, but
it does not trust. This forest is now weird. This person is weird.
This person is extremely weird. It does not like that. Let me see. What is the Thrall's AC?
Not high. 13.
Okay. It's probably gonna regret this a lot. That's a 19. Awesome sauce. Actually, it's not really gonna matter all that much for this, but I'm gonna roll 1d8. We don't have dice parser because dice parser is a twat. Oh, that's a 1. What is that? So it is enraged, and hey, he who, its fur starts to turn entirely black,
Ooh, fun.
and the the brass metal on it starts to turn gold.
Ooh.
And the glowy bits start to get brighter, and suddenly there are very visible. You probably already saw the outlines of them. But now there are solid gold chains and shackles on its neck, wrist, and ankles. And those chains start just extending.
Ooh.
Endlessly. They don't stop. And it pulls out a hunter's rifle, which also turns gold when it brings it out. And it shoots at you, Thrall. First of all, give me a moment.
Yep.
Take 8 points of necrotic damage from its rage.
Ooh. All right.
And let me see, does it have a bonus? No, that's a melee damage bonus. It's not using melee at the current moment. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And an extra attack when taking the attack action. Okay, so I can shoot the thrall twice. And it's
Yeah, you should. Turn. You're a barbarian, yeah.
Alright. So let me roll the first thing's damage.
Yeah.
Go back to that and look at the damage that it does. 1d8 plus 2. Take 9 points of piercing damage. Alright. D20 plus 5. That's
13 meets it, beats it.
Yeah. He who. Alright. 1d8 plus 2. Take 8 more points of piercing damage. So all in all, that is, what is 9 plus 8? I don't fucking
25.
Know. Alright.
No, 26. No, 25. I was right. Yeah, 25.
25 plus 8.
No. 25 total. Sorry.
Oh. Ooh, yeah, plus the necrotic damage.
So, you know what? I'm going to get a little fun with this because, well, all right, the jig is up. Gibbs turns and shoots and hits. 2 bullets, like, right, yep, that's the meat. Those, like, that would be fatal. But Matthias, like, Matthias, kind of, like, recoils with the hit, and then they just kind of look down at these bullet wounds, like, oh, and here I had hoped that this would be easy. Oh, well. They don't seem at all bothered that they just got shot twice.
For fuck's sake.
Huh?
It's just, it just said, oh, for fuck's sake. Not another one of you fuckers. Fuck this. It's gonna turn and run.
No, it's not. We both know that it's not gonna make this save.
Yeah.
They're upcasting.
There's an attempt.
There is an attempt, but, let's see here. I do have 1 8th level, and I have 1, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna make it last as long as we need it to. So they're gonna upcast at 7th level to make it last an hour. Gibbs, get dominate personed.
God damn it. Awesome.
And, yep. So Gibbs is about to run. And then, Matthias calmly says, "Oh no, stay here. In fact, Mr. Moon, why don't you..." "Why don't you, in fact, come with me? I have quite a few things that I would like to ask you about." And, well, Gibbs, that seems like a perfectly reasonable idea now. You did just shoot them. You did just shoot them, and they aren't angry. So the least you can now do in apology is walk and talk.
Doesn't want to. Internally, it is fucking screaming.
Just, so Matthias makes like a sweeping come with me gesture, and yeah, yep,
It follows. It doesn't have a choice.
it doesn't have a choice, I'm sorry. And as Matthias walks and talks, very calmly, "So tell me, Mr. Moon, you know the mayor and his husband. Do you happen to know a doll in town, in Halloweentown? Pretty little thing."
It's my friend Toe.
"Oh, you're friends with her. Well, that makes things quite good for me, then. Tell me, how close would you say you are to the mayor and his husband? And Chateau?"
Does it have to answer, or can it keep quiet?
I mean,
Because it doesn't know how to respond with words on that.
if it doesn't know how to respond in words, they do kind of basically like, the exact description basically is that the two of them currently have a telepathic link, so Thrall can kind of get like an idea of what's going on there.
God. I could be very mean. I could be
Oh.
absolutely brutal in this.
Oh.
Because it's allowed one thing once.
Uh-huh.
And doing it again would kill it. But it hasn't done that thing once.
Oh.
Yet.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Give me just a moment, everybody. I'm gonna stab Hex in DMs.
Oh, frick. I love to see the typing bar in my DMs. It's great. It's terrifying. Oh, cool.
I would just have to do some things real quick. Which would do some permanent damage. More than I had intended, but that, you know what?
If it does, like I said, if it doesn't know how to say these things, it does its best to obey. Basically, the creature does its best to obey. So, like, if it can't say that, then it can find another route to word it. So
it can say it. It knows the words. It's just whether or not it can figure out how to say it without saying it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make it a real save instead of an intelligence save.
Oh, Gibbs, honey.
Because I think more so it's going on emotion right now, because,
Mhm.
fuck.
Yeah.
This is, no, okay. Okay, buddy, that is a fucking 3.
Yep. Cool.
God, alright. Matthias, you were looking at this fucking fox, and, this is perhaps the closest to fear that it's been. It's still not entirely fear, but it's damn near close to it. And it is trying so fucking hard to bite back the words, to keep its mouth shut, and to not think. You even hear it chanting in its head. Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it.
And honestly, so you can either, Matthias is gonna actually, it can hear, well, they can basically just like, I mean, they can basically hear this, in a way. And, right in Gibbs's ear, cause Matthias is laying down. You love them, don't you?
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Why
Babble. What happened? What'd you do?
Dice is mean. Dice chooses violence today.
I mean,
Dice
yeah.
choose violence.
I mean, yeah. Oh, you cut out. Say that again.
Give me a second. I have to roll. I'm doing a lot of rolls.
You are.
Fun. I'm sorry.
Oof.
13.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't make that.
What is it trying to do?
Here's Matthias.
Uh-huh.
You hear what sounds like metal cracking.
Ooh.
And a sort of, not necessarily popping sound, but it does sound like something happened on the inside of it. And even though you have it pretty much controlled, it bends forward and coughs. And it looks like it is in severe pain.
Ooh.
And there is gold, sand, dripping from its mouth.
Well, now. Never expected that kind of reaction to such a revelation. Oh, I am so glad this modifier is so good because, oh, I think that might be high enough to recognize. That gold sand is being somewhat familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh. Well, now, my new friend, you don't seem good at all. Come with me, I can help you get better.
Give me a second.
Oh! That's a -1 for all of our listening audience.
That is a -1. It starts shaking.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't look at you, Matthias.
Okay.
But you can see the stress, and its ears go back.
Uh-huh.
And it suddenly shuts down and goes completely stiff.
Oh. Well, now, isn't this interesting? And Matthias circles Gibbs, kind of looking it over. Tell me, Babble, would Gibbs classify as an object in this point?
Yeah,
Yeah? Okay, good.
good.
All right. How long will Gibbs be shut down? Is this okay? So, what kind of roll would I need to make for them to kind of gauge like how long it's gonna be like this? If they can even gauge that, if that's something that can even be gauged. If it can't be, that's fine.
I would at first say an investigation check and then
Okay.
ask you to make a religion check.
Okay. I can do both of those. So we'll do investigation first. That is a dirty 20. Nope, come back, roll zone. There we go. That is a 14 on the dice plus 6, so a dirty 20 investigation.
Okay, fuck. Alright. So
Ooh, that's
you're
a bad
looking at
religion.
this box
Uh-huh.
and you're realizing that it's not entirely a tune. It is perfectly half warforged as well.
Yeah.
But there's something real fucking weird about the warforged half.
Yeah,
that's a
that's a 9 yeah, that's a 9 religion. That's not a very good one. Thrall is
I mean,
it's Thrall. It's Thrall. Let's just
I mean, it's tied to a god. You know that.
Yeah.
You don't know what god or what kind of god or where it's fucking from, but
That's wild. Well then, I guess first order of business. And then there's 2 other orders of business that Thrall will do. But, well, there's another order of business. But first,
I do want to say that
yes.
after being dominate personed, its rage ended, which means that it's first back to being mostly white, but there is more black and gray than there was before.
Okay.
And those chains and shackles went back to being like just glowing outlines to you.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, as Thrall observes Gibbs, they kind of just they're almost musing to. It would seem like they're musing to themselves, but they're really talking to Gibbs, just on the off chance that it can still hear them. And very quietly, just kind of muttering, "Well, now, aren't you quite the interesting specimen? I had only intended to use you as bait, but, well, it seems that oh, what wonders this town keeps giving me. It seems I've stumbled across something that could help me quite a bit."
As
And
you're looking at this, Thrall, I'm gonna give you something else with that dirty 20 investigation.
Okay.
There's something glowing in the far, like, not necessarily far back, but like close to the back of its clockwork workings that you can see through the little window. And it looks heart-shaped and made of gold. But it also looks like it had previously been welded, but now there's a crack in that weld.
Oh no. Isn't that interesting? And for a brief moment, and I'm gonna inform RJ that this is what Thrall does, but they step away from Gibbs and they move back towards Halloweentown. And they're not very far. Like, it's not a very far walk. Gibbs went, far enough out of town, but yeah. So they go pretty much until they know that Kara would ping them. And they say to the wind, "Tell your masters they know where to find the fox." And then Thrall will step right back into the forest. And Gibbs, since you are currently shut down, in a way that classifies you as an object, Thrall can just teleport you.
It is unconscious. It doesn't know what's going on. So, like, technically, sleep does not qualify as willing, but this is a little bit, This is a little bit different. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of just, we're gonna get a little wishy-washy with some rules here because Gibbs is a little fucky. It yeah. Really is.
But yeah, they're gonna teleport you back to the manor. And since Gibbs weighs a fucking ton, that's,
almost entirely.
Yeah, Gibbs is far too heavy for Thrall to move with their piddly 6 or with their piddly 8 strength. Don't worry about that.
I would love to see them try.
I mean, they can gauge, they can try just to see, like, how much does this fox weigh?
Spoiler alert, it weighs more than you do.
Yeah, that's an 11 strength, so no. They kind of like curiously like try to lift under the armpits and just, oh no, you are very heavy. All right, well, in that case, they'll have the pet come drag you down to the
right.
Yeah, the pet can move you.
Oh, joy. Oh, joy.
Don't worry, Gibbs is out. It doesn't know this.
No, it doesn't. It's probably gonna have some nightmares, though.
This walking amalgamation of wolves and shadows just kind of picks Gibbs up in its teeth, trots after its master, and then sets Gibbs down in the medical wing.
Oh, joy.
On a table. And yeah. So now here's my question, Babble. Do you want to call it there?
That depends. Do you want to call it there, or do you want to keep going? Because we can.
We can keep going. I guess it's more of how much Gibbs lore do you want to give out now versus how much do you want to keep close to your chest? Because Thrall is gonna start poking.
I'm more so concerned about the audience that we have at the current.
Then we should not continue.
We can always ask.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, V Wild, yeah.
You're good.
That's kind of what's yeah.
Just don't do Neckarist and I'm golden. We won't.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna. No, we'll for the sake of everybody, we'll actually just not do that because that'll get pretty heavy. So we're not going to continue that.
Yeah.
But needless to say, when Gibbs wakes up, it is in fact heavily strapped down to that table.
I mean, it's a barbarian. That makes sense.
It's a barbarian. Thrall saw that strength. It's not gonna. No chances there. No chances there. And Thrall very much, because yeah, it does see that Matthias is now a hooded figure with glowing green eyes. It can roll a history to try and gauge what's going on there, to see if it recognizes the Thrall.
I'm sure that the spookies have talked to it about the Thrall, and now it's just sitting here like, oh, joyous. Oh, joyous of joys.
Just
Wrong,
shit.
wrong one.
Yeah.
Wrong zone. 1d20 minus 2 because its history is just as shitty as all of its other rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I love my stupid fox.
Oh, wow,
That's
yeah.
not bad, actually.
That's
All
a
right.
Yeah, no, it knows. It recognizes. Yeah, it knows immediately. It sees this description and it knows.
Shit.
It immediately recognizes, oh, that is the Thrall. That is the thing that has been terrorizing, tormenting, harassing.
Tormenting is a good word, and it knows what torture is.
It's been tormenting everybody, and is probably after my good friend Chateau, and doesn't like the spookies. And yeah, it was the one that like recently had a run-in with that nice wizard kid Hugh. Yeah.
It is realizing a lot of things all at once. And question for you, Tex.
Yes,
what
hi.
all has been taken out of it?
At the moment, it's been half a day. Well, Thrall has likely gotten the panel open to like look.
Is it the panel open, or is it the window been removed?
Oh, the window. Sorry, the window. Yeah.
E.
Yeah, because it's on its back. Honestly, I don't know.
Has its voice box and vocal?
Oh no,
cord-
that's still there.
That's still there? Okay.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Thrall is just, ah, you're awake.
Yeah, I'm awake.
You don't seem to be in any pain.
I don't feel pain.
Fascinating. They don't stop they don't stop like
I imagine they're
assume-
fucking around.
They're just kind of like another like it were this like completely comedic, it would be like more gears just kind of like comedically fly out, like fascinating. But just like haphazardly like but this is how we're keeping the levity up, is we're making shitpost jokes. Brain. But Thrall just kind of fascinating and just kind of dives back in like they're going for the glowy thing. They want to see the glowy thing that has a crack in it. They're going for that. That's what they want.
Going for that. All right. Well, I mean, you're gonna have to remove, smog, basically.
There's a fair bit of stuff they got to get through, and that's going to take time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Gibbs is just sitting here like, man, here, like the freaking bicentennial man, just like, wow, yeah, that sure is me. Just, neat.
Yeah, this sure is happening. But it is thinking still. I was like, God fucking damn it. All right. Get out of this, cause no, not the people I care about. No.
Yeah, Thrall just kind of smiles. Not to worry, Mr. Moon. I don't intend to keep you very long. Just long enough to get some attention. And maybe look into a few things. You are quite the fascinating Toon. I don't think I've seen anything quite like you before.
Probably figure this out anyway, so screw it. I'm not from whatever the fuck you call this place.
Thrall kind of, you get the impression of a quirked eyebrow. You mean Inkwell? Or do you mean...
Anywhere. Anywhere. I don't fucking care where. I'm not.
I'm gonna say that 24, yeah, they grok it, and their eyes kind of shoot up. Ah, I have met another in a similar circumstance. How fascinating. Because if we recall, the darkness is also not from this world.
Oh, great. I did not know that. That's nice.
Yeah. And so Thrall just kind of, oh, how fascinating. Another one. That leads to so many possibilities.
I'll give you a possibility that you can take or leave how you like.
Do what? Say that again, I'm sorry.
I'll give you a possibility. You just gotta come closer to my face.
Mr. Moon, I am not foolish enough to do that.
Ah, well, then, eat a fucking dick.
Yeah, all right, Thrall. Their immediate response is just, I do not need to eat. Just thanks, Thrall.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. It's so much to work with.
God.
How annoying are you gonna be?
Oh,
Very
shit. Yes. Yes.
Extremely annoying. All right. So is there any particular reason why you snagged me other than just... You know what? No, I don't want to know.
You don't? And here I was ready to tell you.
No, I do want to know. I can't fucking... Common's not my first language. I don't know if you've noticed. And it's just like... It has the thickest accent.
Yeah.
And an exceedingly deep voice. It is hard to understand. Common is very clearly not its first language.
Yeah. Thrall just waves like a dismissive hand. Well, when you were imprisoned with Mr. Danthew, you had mentioned knowing the doll. And quite frankly, that was good enough for me. I have been trying to get my hands on that thaumaphore for, well, the better part of a year now.
You
After
feel a
all.
shiver run down its spine.
Huh?
You feel a shiver run down its spine.
Ooh. They kind of continue. After all, that doll is my property. I paid for it, and those goods were not delivered, and I was not properly compensated for it. So I would very much like it back. And then, well, you just seem to be a gift that keeps on giving. You know both the mayor and his husband, and you are close with them. And I have a little bit of a grievance to air with them. Not to mention, well, you yourself are quite the interesting specimen now. And they kind of like, they wave like, they kind of like wave a hand, with the, because they've taken like a little sample of the sand blood. And they just kind of like shake a little vial of it. You're not the first person I've seen with blood like this, and, well, that certainly is something.
Nice. This is real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not the first person to use me as their toy, and you won't be the last, I'm sure. Do your worst, bitch. I'm not afraid.
Oh, Mr. Moon, I can assure you, you do not want my worst.
You can't do on to me anything worse than what's already been done.
We shall see. And honestly, on that note, I think that's a good place to fade out. The camera sort of pans up, with the sounds of tinkering. And what would the reaction be from Gibbs once Thrall got to its heart?
Well, I mean, at first, it doesn't react at all. It's had its heart taken out before, so to speak. Depends on what Thrall does to it.
Well, see, because in my head, we pan up to just the sounds of continual tinkering and tools at work. And then a very satisfied, you hear the voice, ah, there we are. Now let's see. And then you hear a suddenly shocked, pained gasp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending on how far Thrall goes with that pain gasp turns into screaming.
And that's where we fade out.
Ahihu.
And the screen goes black.
When the screen goes black,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear Gibbs' voice beg for mercy.
And that's where we end it. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Hee-hoo! Thanks,
Hee-hoo.
guys. We are losing. We are losing, Noodle.
And I'm gonna stop the recording now, so bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
All right.